We're doing it again. Touch my beak. If you want to knock me out, you got to touch my beak. Eat thunder. They live. Wow. This isn't going how I planned. Good afternoon, Pokesports. Welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Regulation video, bringing you his Fruit Loops the bird. Toucannon's here with Beak Blast, Gunshot, Roost, and Protect. Toucannon, one of the coolest, angriest looking Pokemon that exists coming out of Generation 7. This Toucannon, unlike most Toucannons that you might have seen online before, isn't running Skill Link and isn't running loaded dice and isn't doing any of that stuff. It's actually running Sheer Force, which means it gets Sheer Force boosted Gunshots, and running Poison Terra. Roost is also there because this is, believe it or not, a very tanky bird. It has Rocky Helmet plus a lot of defensive investment, so that when you do click Beak Blast, you're able to live that hit and hit him back even harder. If you guys are unaware of what Beak Blast is, I wouldn't even blame you because I had to Google it myself right before this video was recorded. So, what it is that a Toucannon gets so mad, its beak turns bright red and gets hot. So hot that once you make contact with Toucannon, you get burnt. And with a super heavy physical meta that exists right now, hey, getting burnt is pretty good for you, but not too good for your opponent. So that's just the thought process here. If you guys are excited to see Toucannon on the channel, let me know. Let me know down below in the comment section. Also, check out the Toucannon trivia in the description. If you guys haven't noticed, I've been putting trivia in the description now every now and then. So, yeah, open the description up. Learn something about Toucannon that you didn't know before. Anyway, let's go through the rest of the team real quick. We got a Araquanid as our wide guard plus our water Pokemon. We have the Sinistra as a grass Pokemon and our secondary Trick Room setter. Primary Trick Room setter is going to be the Porygon 2 with Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Recover, and Trick Room. Just, you know, Thunderbolt and Ice Beam just offensively covers so many types in the game to the point where why not run both? We have the Kingambit here just to affect or just to make the Incineroars on the other team very sad. And last but not least, Ursaluna with Mind's Eye, Assault Vest, and Fairy Terra, not Moonblast, here on this set. I guess the reason for that is, after like 14 snarls your direction, you could still Terra and it'll turn into a physical move so that the snarls will be irrelevant eventually. So there is the thought process to that, and I can appreciate that. Also, Zolrain, this team is a Zolrain team who does have a YouTube channel. Make sure to link his YouTube stuff down below in the description as well. Go check him out after you read the trivia, and tell him Pokesports says hi. Anyway, if you guys are excited to see Toucannon, hit the like button down below, subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. And with that said, let's get on through today's video. Standard good stuff with a bunch of physical attackers, Farigiraf and a Landorus. Okay. I see the Intimidate. I want to bring the Kingambit, just to punish them a little bit. I definitely want to set Trick Room against them as well. I think I'm going to go P2. Kingambit to start, bring Toucannon in the back. Against that Rilla. Should I try to get a secondary setter going, or... Well, actually, no. This is a pretty decent Araquanid game, right? Araquanid can hit a lot of Pokemon on the team. Can hit Farigiraf, can hit the Rillaboom, can hit the NC. Yeah. Not too bad. I don't fear the Chenpao too much. Do have a lot of ice weaknesses on this team. Something I've noticed just by looking at it. But we have Terrasalizations to answer most of them. Nice eyes. What the heck? Oh, I got hey, we're matching. All right, gonna be a Rillaboom plus Dragonite lead. All right. Okie dokie. Grassy Seed Rilla. That's a different set than most. Tell you what, I'm going to Ghost Terra Trick Room. And I'm going to wish you the best of luck over there. Do I just protect? I believe so. I think protecting is fine. It kind of gives me a turn to see what they're locking onto with that Dragonite. It gives me a turn to see what they want to do with that Rillaboom. I'm assuming just to fake out into Porygon. That is my assumption. They can't E-speed my Porygon 2 anymore, so that's always nice as well. Porygon 2 is like sleeper great as a Trick Room, by the way. Trick Room setter. All right, there's a fake out. Not gonna happen. We burn Ghost Terra turn 1. They D-dance. Are they flying Terra? Why would they D-dance? I could have Swords Danced myself, but I didn't. All right, let's Ice Beam now. And let's smack him with a Kowtow. That Dragonite just painted a big old target on its back. If I know it has D-Dance, that means if it wants to have E-Speed 2, it probably can't have Protect or it can't have a Stab move. One or the other. Alright, gonna Kowtow, break a potential multi-scale, and then finish the rest off with Ice Beam. Nice dance, buddy. Too bad you danced yourself off a cliff. Bye-bye. Knockoff. That sucks. My Porygon 2 no longer is a Porygon 2. In fact, it is just a Porygon -2 now. I lost my win condition, the Eviolite. It's all good, though. I think so, at least. Going into the Great Friend, who's it gonna be? The Pow. Alright, they want to Sucker Punch me for sure. Tell you what, you want to Sucker Punch me? I'm gonna recover. And this is greedy. Oh, but I guess they could also just go for the punching move on my King Gambit too, the Sacred Sword. They honestly might. This Chenpao does cause some problems. I'm gonna double into it. Just to break a Sash if I can. I don't know who it's going to attack. It's going to knock one of my 2 Pokemon out. It's going to be Porygon. Okay, fine. I'm happy I kept my King Gambit in then. Porygon did its job. Porygon set Trick Room. Porygon allowed me to bring in a new Pokemon just now this turn. So I cannot complain. Especially... Okay, knockoff kind of sucks. But it's fine. Especially when that new Pokemon is... Toucannon. It's Toucannon. Am I getting Ice Spinner though? Maybe. Let's go into Toucannon here. My Toucannon set is actually very defensive. Doesn't matter though. Who knows? I could try to Gung Shot. No, I think I Beak Blast Rilla. I don't think they're attacking King Gambit this turn. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna Heart Stop Araquanid into my King Gambit slot, just in case they do decide to go for the Sacred Sword there. I wonder if they're looking at my Toucannon, and I'm wondering if they're afraid of it. The good news is there's 2 physical attackers on the field, so if they're attacking Toucannon, one of them is getting burnt. Perfect. Perfect. Toucannon is about to pop off, dude. Get ready. Oh, get ready. Burn the Rilla. Hope you enjoyed that. My beak is a little hot right now. Rocky Helmet damage. Burn because... Burn didn't chip yet, but it might if this doesn't knock out. Oh, the burn matters. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. Grassy Glide. Or Grassy Terrain. Unlucky. But not the end of the world. Let's go for the good old Gung Shot now. And let's Leech Life. Let's double into this Chenpao. I'm surprised my Beak Blast didn't knock out Rilla. Next to Chenpao. Oh, they did have the Grassy Seed boost, though. Okay, that's right. Their defense was higher than normal there. Fair enough, fair enough. Now that makes a little bit of sense. That Rilla is essentially a non-factor for me right now. It doesn't exist as a Pokemon. Leech Life. Oh, now the Chenpao doesn't exist as a Pokemon either. They were going for that Ice Spinner, not today. And now, I get the free KO? Never mind, I'm Kevin. Okay. They're going to knock themselves out, though, so. Would I have rather knocked out and not taken half of a health bar on a Araquanid? Yes. But I take what I can get, right? Rilla's gone now. They're down to their final Mon, and I got a bird and a bug. I'm feeling good about this. Trick Room running out kind of sucks, though. But we'll see who they got. We'll see who they got in the back here. Okay, this might look horrible. But keep in mind, I only have to do enough damage for Sucker Punch to knock out. That's all I gotta do, because I saved my King Gambit in the back. They're gonna go for the Terra here, actually. I'm gonna go for the Poison Terra. Alright. That just makes them not weak to Araquanid, which means they might be attacking my Toucan this turn. Alright, it's Beak blasted up. That's also why I didn't want to go for the Gung Shot. The Terra was still there in the back. They are just gonna Sludge Bomb here. Into my Araquanid, we're gonna live at 4, baby! Eat this Liquidation! Big damage, and guess what? Toucannon's about to knock out a legendary genie, folks. Beak Blast into the Lando, finishing off the Lando, giving Toucannon another KO this battle and a first win this video. Not too shabby, Birdie. Not too shabby, Zolrain. Now I had my doubts, but you know, Toucannon it did something. All right, on to the next. Battle against Chris. Chris rocking the Gyarados. Gyarados, Chenpao, Rillaboom, Dragonite. Okay, a lot of physical Pokemon on this team. 2 special ghosty friends. Interesting. Tell you what, I think King Gambit is really nice there, right? King Gambit's nice. Setting up Trick Room in general is great. In fact, I think Porygon 2 is going to be our friend right away. Let's go P2. Let's go. Why not, right? No, actually, maybe not. Because they do have... Yeah, but why would they bring Gyarados into us? I don't think there's a good reason. Man, screw it. I have doubts on Toucannon. I'm going to lead with Toucannon. It's time to prove my doubts wrong. Bring the King Gambit in the back. Last but not least, are we going Araquanid or are we going the Full Moon? I think with double ghosts on this side of the field. We're going Full Moon, baby. We're bringing double normal types. Not going to fear the ghosts whatsoever. And we're going to be able to hit them with our moves because that's the way Mind's Eye works. Also, there's a moon on my hat. So canonically, I got to bring the moon. Nice shades, dude. Gyarados and Chenpao going to be their lead. They actually did bring the Gyarados against me. I didn't think they would, personally. Well, that's just me. Now, I'm seeing that Chenpao. I'm fearing that Chenpao. I think I can burn that Chenpao, though. Now, do they double into my P2? Or do they knock out my Toucannon? I'm going to set up Trick Room for now. I'm going to Poison Terra. And I'm going to click Beak Blast on this Chenpao. I'm going to try to break the Chenpao Sash. Oh, actually, no, I will break this Chenpao Sash because I'm Rocky Helmet if they attack me. And or burn. I'm pretty much saying I'm going to knock out Chenpao this turn. Deal with it, right? Or at least take something from it. I'm going to take its Sash or knock it out. One of the two. All right. We are a toxic Fruit Loops. We poisoned a bowl of Fruit Loops, and now we're Toucannon. Let's Beak Blast it up. Turn 0. Go ahead. Touch my beak. Okay, never mind. Or don't do anything. Let me Trick Room. I'm taunted. Okay. This is awkward now. Alright. Am I gonna just make another obvious play? Sure. Thunderbolt. Beak Blast again. If it don't work once, do it a second time. Don't give up on your dreams. My dream is to burn a Chenpao. Don't give up. We're doing it again. Touch my beak. If you want to knock me out, you gotta touch my beak. Sacred Sword, that hurts. Not gonna knock me out though. Waterfall also hurts. Not gonna knock me out though. Eat Thunder. They live. Wow. This isn't going how I planned. That's with the special attack boost, by the way. Wow. Okay, well, we knock out your Sash. Okay, what are they doing? They went for Sacred... I can't swap in. I got 3 things weak to this. Oh, God. I'm gonna double Chenpao now. I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna Beak Blast and double into Chenpao. Okay, that works. As long as Chenpao goes down, my 4 fighting weaknesses will be fine from this sacred sword. Okay, fine. You knock out Porygon too. Congratulations, you did it. Toucannon's getting a KO though, maybe. No, come on. Well, I can go into King Gambit now. I can do King Gambit things with Sucker Punch and stuff. Sucker Punch Shenpao is so obvious. I almost just want to Sucker Punch Gyarados. These Beak Blasts aren't working, man. I'm gonna double the Gyarados here. I think a Shenpao Protect is so obvious. Or even just a Shenpao Hard Swap. Yep, okay. I can still play Pokemon at least. Oh, but they're doing something else entirely here. They're T-waving. Okay, but you're T-waving my bird. Fine. That's only gonna suck if I get parried. I don't. Nice. Stop living, dang it! Oh my goodness. Alright, now I'm gonna protect. I just want this Gyarados gone, dude. Please, just go away. I'm not a fan. Gyarados giving me the sniffles, man. Okay. Shenpao's gonna swap. That's why I didn't Sucker Punch it. And they're gonna go into Flutter. I have Gunk Shot, in theory. I have -1 though, so there's that to keep in mind. You're not gonna T-Wave this side. I refuse. I refuse. Waterfall. Okay, now they want to hit me. I could have Sucker Punched that, but it's fine. Alright, Beak Blast is gonna connect. And now Toucannon will get a KO in the video. We did it, folks. I don't know. It's over. And I'm not too convinced so far on this Toucannon yet. I'm not convinced. The boom is here. I mean, they have a fake out turn to use. Okay. Alright. Let me go for a nice and simple kowtow here. I'm gonna double this Flutter Mane. They're gonna Trash Slide something. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be the main, which means we can Beak Blast this Rilla one day. The good news is, like, I'm sure they fear touching my Toucannon right now, right? Moonblast. Everything on the field is at least neutral or resisted, so. Oh. What do they feed that thing? Well, at least that knocks it out. But, like, what? What was that? That was probably the most damage I've ever seen in my life. Okay, fine, I guess. I don't even know how to win anymore. I needed that thing to Sucker Punch this thing. Dang it. Now what do? I don't even have Protect. I'm gonna Hyper Voice. Oh, goodness. Oh, let's Beak Blast Rilla. What the heck, man? That was a lot of damage. I mean, I'm not Assault Vested, so I guess that does make sense. But, wow. Just wow. That is a nuts amount of damage. If I Terastallize, then I get it, but, like, that was neutral? But I guess King Gamma doesn't have the greatest special defense in the world, so it makes sense. Alright, we Beak Blast against 2 physical attackers. If you want to knock out, that's fine. If you want to knock out my bird, you gotta first get burnt. They got burnt. Beautiful. Which means we can definitely do some damage to their side of the field. The issue is, there's a whole Shenpao there. We gotta somehow do damage to Shenpao too. Let's see how much our hyper voice is doing. Hopefully at least a little bit. Well, that sure is a little bit. That's exactly what I asked for. Man, if I had King Gambit, it would have been a completely different game. Oh well. What you gonna do? Let's hope they have Icicle Crash and miss. No, they have Ice Spinner. They're taking away the realest terrain though, and I live it. I don't know if this matters. If they click Grassy Glide, it might. No, they would hammer. This might be GG. Yeah. Toucannon almost did something there. Almost. We were so close to defeating him, but we're gonna have to take a loss. Oh well. Let's try to end off on a win, but that loss felt bad just because of how much damage that Flutter Mane outputted there. Wow. All right. GG. Yo, listen, my opponent wants to play with some psychic types. Who am I to deny my opponent that right? That Vault and Veluza, though, I have a feeling this is going to be a lot of psychic terrain, side spam stuff, and a lot of it's going to hurt me a lot. So I'm going to bring King Gambit. Also, setting up Trick Room here is not too shabby. I also do have Wide Guard. Okay, okay. Let's start off by keeping it nice and simple. Let's go into P2. I'm going to hold my King Gambit in the back, actually. I'm going to bring in my Arachnid as the lead, have the Toucannon, and my King Gambit in the back. I don't hate that. I would love to bring my Blood Moon here, but I'm too busy trying to make a bird work. We'll see what happens. We'll see if Toucannon can have a good showcase like it did in the first game, and let's see if it can have a better showcase than it did in the second game, because it didn't do anything. Diancie. I almost forgot that Pokemon's name. I feel like mythical Pokemon's names elude me a lot, because of how rarely I see them in competitive play. Ooh, that's a shiny fish! I got shinies too. Attack Raise? That's irrelevant. They're gonna Quark Drive? What do they get? Speed. That is Speedookie. Very spooky. Tell you what. I set Trick Room up. I Water Terra. And I get rid of the Rock type so my bird can come in and not die instantly. That is the new goal. That is the plan. Now, with that Veluza there, it could maybe hurt a lot with Psychic Fangs. It could be going for a Fillet Away right now, too. Which might mess us up. They're just swapping. Oh, okay. So they know. They know what I'm going to do. But they got no safe switch into this. Yeah, that's not a safe switch. Not that I know of, at least. Still a +2 water bubble boosted liquidation. Like, I don't mind this at all. We're still gonna do some damage with the spider. Now that we're Water Terra, then, you know, Fillet Away can't really scare us too much. Oh, brother gets Expanding Force now? That did like 2 damage. Are you sure that's what you want to do with Veluza? Are you sure that's the move you want to use? Because that was sure a move. Alright, and he's actually going to live that after the Rocky Helmet. Wow. Nuts. Tell you what, though. I think we're in a pretty decent spot to just T-Bolt. Actually, let's T-Bolt here. And let's just Leech Life. There's no safe swaps to a Leech Life on their side of the field, so... Because everything is a Psychic type. Ooh, the Gym Challenge. The Ranked Gym Challenge mode. Will I lose to nothing but Psychic types? I like how their character has pink eyes too, so it kind of does look like a Psychic type trainer. Or they just got mochied up. Brother's helping hand boosting. Hold up. This is actually scary. This just became a lot scarier. I'm going to get so much health back, though. Beautiful. Which means I live another one. So they definitely did have Fillet Away if they had a Citrus Berry there. They just decided not to click it. I feel like Fillet Away is like, that's where all their damage comes from. I should have doubled into the fish, but I was so worried about them undoing Trick Room. But I attacked the Indeedee instead. It's fine, though. Expanding Force again? Youch! But we're living. We are living. I can click Wide Guard any single time I want to. I'm just deciding not to. I don't know. Hi, Gardevoir. You have download now. And you also got the useless one. Alright, let's T-bolt this fish. And let's see if this Gardevoir is a little thirsty. Let's go for the liquidation here. Let's see if the Gardevoir needs a drink. Needs a sip of coffee, sip of water, sip of tea. Sip of soda? Protect. That's a play. Ooh, are they going to undo my Trick Room? Gardevoir does get Trick Room. It wouldn't be crazy for them to have more than one set on their team and their Sash. They're undoing Trick Room. Okay, okay. Okay. Fine, fair. This game's getting a little bit more complicated. Oh, no, they're just expanding for us. Fine. Okay. I thought we were undoing Trick Room. That would have been a play. That would have been a play I would have had to adjust for. I could have gone for a Wide Guard that turn. I could have gone for a Wide Guard any of those turns. But I'm just using Trick Room. I'm getting the bird in. I'm getting the gambit in. Best of luck. Here's the issue though. I gotta hit a gunk shot on this Milotic. Kevin Luck, don't let me down, bro. Don't let me down, Kevin Luck, please. I don't want to lose to this Mono Psychic team. I'm currently down a Pokemon against the Mono Psychic team. Thank you, Toucannon. Whew. Alright, I missed the one that won the first game. What are the odds I miss another one, right? Kowtow Cleave into the Veluza. Bop. Bye-bye. Big damage. Alright. We still can lose this game, believe it or not. Because the last one they have is a rock type that gets fighting type moves. So they might have something for both the Pokemon I have on my side of the field. Expanding terrain should be one more turn, but so should my Trick Room. So I should attack here. Ooh, I could greed so bad right now and go for the Swords Dance so that I can guarantee that KO next turn. Yeah. Oh, wait, they are just going to protect, aren't they? Oh, Kevin, you are so greedy. But we're doing it. They have to protect. It's the last turn of Trick Room. They're not going to not protect. Free Swords Dance. Now, if they have any hope of trying to win this game, they gotta eat a Sucker Punch at +2 first. Here's the next issue. I don't think they terrored yet, right? Turn 1, they had this thing and Veluza. Then they brought in Indeedee. They didn't terror that. They brought in Gardevoir. They didn't terror that. Yeah, they still have a Terra somewhere in here. Listen, I only have dark moves anyway. Is that Psychic Terrain still up? Am I seeing things? Okay, I must be seeing things. Okay. Alright, so we could Sucker Punch here. And we just Beak Blast again. Yep, there's the Terra. What's it gonna be? Just be Psychic, please. It's fighting. Hold up. Wait just a darn second. I might still lose. If they make the correct target selection here, I might lose. If they go for this Toucannon, they're throwing. There's a Sucker Punch. Oh, that's a 2 KO. Never mind. They have to go for King Gambit. Okay. But guess what? Toucannon is gonna get the KO on a legendary Paradox Pokemon. What better way to end the video than Toucannon getting the final KO? Now, Kevin, what are your opinions on Toucannon? I still wouldn't. But Zolrain swears that he got pretty high on the showdown ladder with this Toucannon team. And listen, it's not that I don't believe you. It's that I don't think I can. So kudos to you for being able to do that. I don't think I can. But if you guys want to go ahead and try it out, grab the rental code, grab the Pokepaste, all down below in the description. And also make sure to check out Zolrain's channel. Does also post on YouTube. Posting a lot of VGC content as well. So if you like Pokesports, you'll probably like Zolrain. Send him some Pokesports love his direction. Anyway, if you need more Pokesports in your darn life, go ahead, follow us on Patreon, subscribe to our Patreon, and also become a YouTube member where we have exclusive battle videos. We're taking kind of a little bit of a week off just because we're super behind on uploads because both Mike and myself were... Also, everyone's asking for Mike. Mike's fine. He's editing the videos. Both Mike and myself were in Charlotte. So that's just like 5 days that we haven't been doing content. So we kind of fell back 5 days. We're catching up. They will come out soon, so if you want to wait till that happens again, it'll probably happen Monday. This upcoming Monday. Most likely, that's when Patreon stuff will come back. Anyway, I'm rambling. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. I'm Pokesports. Peace out, and bye-bye.